Bow Delphine, can you just stop? This is just bloody disgusting. I want to burn my eyes out. Please, just stop. Stop now. No. Don't want to see any more of this, okay? Hello and welcome to Midterm Reviews. Today I'm going to be reviewing No Rome's new EP, Crying in the Prettiest Places. So if you didn't know No Rome already, I didn't actually hear of him until recently, seeing some adverts on Instagram. It sounded quite interesting. He's an artist that's originated from the Philippines, but he's now based in London. And yeah, it's quite sort of tough to place down a genre on him. There's a bit of sort of punk rock, a bit of mumble rap, a bit of R&B, a bit of pop. All of these different genres fusing together, but not in the most coherent way possible. But yeah, let's get straight into reviewing this EP. So 5 Ways to Bleach Your Hair is definitely the track that got me interested. Really good opening track with some distortion and a bit of mumble rap, a bit of punk rock and mumble rap combined together. I never really thought it would actually work, but it sounds pretty cool. One thing I will say is the guitar work is really good in this EP, such as on 5 Ways to Bleach Your Hair, Stoned in the Valley. There's a little bit on Pink as well. It seems like it's produced really well. It has some really cool distortions. The acoustic guitars in Cash Money and Pink and stuff like that are really clear. They're nice, crisp and clear. They've done a really good job of placing these guitars in and sounding really good and sounding really clear. Yeah, Stone in the Valley does carry on with the vibe which 5 Ways to Bleach Your Hair has. It's pretty good. It's not as good as the first track, but it still carries on. It's still a pretty strong track, but from there onwards it just goes... One thing I will say about the vocals from the third song onwards is they're lacking in kick. They sound a bit boring. These just doesn't sound very motivated. I know that you can do it sort of like mumbly, but even in that sense, it just doesn't sound very good. It needs to have a bit more of a kick to it, because Cash Money just sounds bland and generic for the reasons of just having these really sort of boring vocals. But yeah, it's very poppy, and I don't really like his very poppy songs. He doesn't do too good in it. Pink does sound something that they play in Superdry or something like that, playing like one of the shots in the background. It's nothing too special. A lot of artists done similar songs to this. Unfortunately, it just doesn't stand out in any sort of way. All Up in My Head is just really weird R&B sort of stuff, and the vocals again are lacking in kick and that, and yeah, they just sound a bit boring, bland and generic. Same with the 5th track. It just sounds very poppy. It's very boring. It drags on. It's just under 4 minutes, which should be the ideal amount of time for a song, sort of like between 3 and 4 minutes. But in this case, it just doesn't really work out. It just sounds like you listen to it over and over again, and it just doesn't sound very good. They're repeating quite a lot of different things. One thing I will say, I did like the guitar production, I've already said, but the rest of the production, like the keyboards, the synths, the bass and the beats, are a bit lacking. They're a bit boring. They're nothing groundbreaking or anything, and they just sound a bit too quiet and take it sort of like... I had to turn up my volume quite a bit because of the production just being way too quiet, and they could have been a bit more kicky, a bit more punchy, adding in a bit more punch to the drums and some of the synths and the keyboards, but yeah, it doesn't sound too good. So overall, I enjoyed the first 2 tracks of this EP. They both had a very good concept, but the rest of the tracks with the more poppier R&B, I didn't really enjoy. He didn't really do a good job of making these songs. But yeah, overall, I'm going to give this a 4 out of 10. I think that he can improve on this. I really hope that he carries on his concept that he had for the first 2 tracks and possibly release it into a full album. I think it does sound good. It sounds quite edgy as well, and I quite enjoyed it. So hopefully he does that and not stick to the pop stuff. I know it's very easy for him to just go down the poppy route, but I think the first 2 tracks in that style suits No Rome a lot more than the poppier stuff. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you in 2 days' time.